That One Film Guy is funded in part by Patreon, where you lovely folks send me money, and in turn, I give you the content you want to see, as well as exclusive perks like early access and deciding what I make next. And from the generous views from viewers like you. Thank you. Seriously though, pledge $1 today and it'll help me out a lot. First it was SpongeBob, and now Marvel is putting out good content again. Is this a dream? It feels like a dream. No? Okay then. So I went to go watch Thunderbolts after people told me countless times that apparently it's great. Now, when it comes to Marvel, even before Endgame, I was always under the impression that what may be a great Marvel film for this person may not be for the other person. I know, quite a shocker. But truly, not every superhero is going to connect with every single individual that views the film, or films, for that matter. And that's okay. The biggest problem, though, was that Marvel kept having
miss after miss after miss.
So it didn't feel like anything was going to happen. And then this film came along. Yes, somehow, what seemed to be the biggest possible gutterball of a Marvel film to ever come out this year actually didn't happen. And if it did, it was actually unbelievably good. Even now while I'm talking about it, I am still blown away by how great Thunderbolts is. This is a very interesting film, especially for Marvel. And I mean that in the best way possible. It feels very new, unique, and unprecedentedly original. By Marvel standards, anyway. I have nothing but praises to say about this film, and I wish I could find something wrong with it, but I just had too much fun watching it, honestly. The writing is exceptionally great. The cast really gave it their all, especially the actor for Bob. The filmmaking itself, with the shots, the edits, and the score, is just too good to put into words, if I'm being honest. And I don't think I've ever said this about a Marvel film, but I love every single shot of this film. And that's just one of the little added bonuses that make this film so enjoyable. I feel like I could just spend hours talking about how each character's hair perfectly captures their character in this film. Yes, I'm obsessing about this film like how people obsess about Arcane, but that's not the point. Truly, there is just so much to love about Thunderbolts, and if you haven't seen it yet, please go watch it. Especially since I'm probably gonna spoil something later in this video, and it's best if you just watch the movie blind without any prior knowledge to it. So yeah, go watch Thunderbolts. I think where this film truly shines is in 3 categories. This new direction Marvel takes with the characters, the return to their roots in a sense, and the gravity of this film. We'll get to that later. What I mean by new direction is essentially the shift in characters and story as a whole. It's always fun seeing and analyzing villains with all their deep, complex emotions and reasons as to why they do what they do and what truly makes them evil. And the same could be said about anti-heroes as well. But, except for Infinity War, Marvel hasn't done that, have they? You can say whatever you want to at the end of the day about the Thunderbolts, but the truth is, they are not good people. And they know this. And the writers decided to be smart for once and use that to their advantage when telling this story.
See kids, this is what's called good writing. Maybe we should learn from that.
But this only works because of how good of a story they use to help convey this idea. They take the idea of the new Avengers and crank it up to whatever's beyond 11, I don't know. And not only is that idea explored extremely well in this film, but it just works amazingly with the themes and overall ideas of the Thunderbolts. Both the team and the film, by the way. When I was talking to some of my friends who had watched this, they said that it felt a lot like the Avengers, and I told them that was kind of the point. But Disney, take notes, this tactic will not work again. It can only work in this specific instance with this film. The only reason why the Thunderbolts works as the new Avengers is because this is the only way it's able to work. If the Thunderbolts were anything else, they wouldn't get as much attention as they do right now. They'd be just another makeshift villain group for the protagonists to battle in whatever film will come up for them later. And truly would have just been forgotten on top of the big pile of already forgotten Marvel content. But thankfully, the gravity of this film is what saves it. See, I told you we'd get there. What I mean by gravity is this. How real everyone and everything in this film is. Everyone has a distinct set of personalities, psychological traits, and unbelievably well done character arcs that are not only explored to the best ability that they can, but are also showcased in their purest and greatest form, with every character that has them. For the life of me, I cannot remember the last Marvel film that's done anything like this. When everything in a film is just done so well that the characters feel like actual people that you would meet or interact with at any given point in time in your life. And I miss that a lot more than I'm willing to admit. And I haven't even begun to talk about the power system in this and how it just plays well to everything I've already described with the gravity of everything. I did not think we were going to get Sentry in this film, but when we did, I felt like this was the return Marvel and us Marvel fans were hoping for. What specifically sold it for me was the moment when Alexi saved the little girl, and then she just disappears into a shadow on the pavement. That is what got me instantly crying, and not just because Alexi is my favorite character. Like I just keep saying throughout the entirety of this video up until this point, the gravity of this film is just too much, but it's done so well. And just the fact that they've done it this well is just amazing. Okay, all this is to say, I hope Marvel is back, and we can have a steady stream of really, really good films. And if not like Thunderbolts, then really, really close to Thunderbolts and Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, if you haven't watched Thunderbolts, please go watch Thunderbolts, because man, it's just really, really good. And we need to show Disney that this is what we want more of. Until then, I've been That One Film Guy. Thank you all for watching, please like and subscribe, and all that other stuff. Good day.